This day, our educational system are getting mad. After the outbreak session, we have some several opinion from several parties. We have some several parties from the teacher or maybe government or maybe teacher. So in this podcast, I present to you POVT, Podcast Visual Talk, with me, Aqila Rizky, Ahmedi as the host. Okay, so in today we have two speakers like here. With me, Nakeisya Najwaa as the teacher and Audysta as student. Please introduce yourself first, guys.
Okay. Hello everyone. So I'm Nakeisya Najwaa Zhafirah, and I'm currently working as a teacher in high school, especially in Indonesia.
And hi everyone, my name is Lawaisya, and I'm one of the 12th grade students right now.
Okay. So before we jump into our main discuss, we have to know what is the education during the pandemic. So I want to ask about it to the teacher or maybe the student. So first, I want to ask to Nake, what is your opinion about our education during the pandemic?
So as far as I know, as far as I experienced before, our education during the pandemic was quite difficult for us. It's a new way for us to be adapted to our condition at that time because we need to be isolated. We couldn't go everywhere, which is like it's hard for us because education is about gathering in a school. So we created like new ways. We couldn't go to school at a time. So I think our education and during the pandemic is just the hardest experience that we have been through at the past. So yeah, I think that's my opinion. It's quite difficult for us to be adapted.
Okay, what a good opinion from Nakeisya as the teacher. So from now, I want to ask about how does it feel to be at home, social, isolate within 2 weeks from Audysta? What do you think about that?
So honestly, when I first heard about the 2 weeks of preschool, I feel happy, of course. As I said, and I'm happy because I don't need to go to school. I don't need to study. But as time goes by, and now I'm in the 12th grade, it's not that good. Yeah, it's not that good anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel struggles.
Oh, okay.
My friends also feel struggles, and I'm sure the teacher also feel that too.
Okay,
We all feel struggle during that pandemic.
so just not the students, the teachers also feel the same?
Okay, yeah, because we need to adapt to new rules because of this pandemic.
Oh, what about you? If we have any? No. I'm just gonna asking her. Do you feel like it's hard to operate some kind of like new things during pandemic when you need to attend the class, kind of like Zooming or that Zoom Google Classroom or something? Do you feel struggle with that or?
Yeah, I found it hard to adapt to new study system of our education during the pandemic. For example, like we attended class online
Yes.
through Zoom or Google Meet.
Okay, so what a good opinion from both parties. So for the next topic, we have the effects. What is the effects on both parties? Maybe the teachers have the unstable things called as adapting in system, or the students maybe have some problems with during the test, or maybe struggling for learning some kind of courses. So I want to ask first to Nakeisya as teacher.
The effect of in our education.
Yeah.
I think it as I experienced as a teacher, it's pretty hard to like conducted the class into online, and the students in our meeting, especially online meeting, they didn't want to open the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So it's pretty hard to communicate with them. So I think like that's part of our struggle as teachers. That we need to like be fair at giving them grades, right? Yeah. So I think by not showing their video screen during online meeting, and they also like feel struggle to submit some works or learning new ways during online. I think as teacher it's pretty hard to give them feedback or grades that depends on their real ability. So I think yeah, that's the effect of us as a teachers. Okay, what about you?
Well, as a student, of course, I also feel when I attended online class with Zoom, I feel
Is it we bored?
yeah, bored and sleepy as well. Because uh, when we do Zoom, we don't have to wear our uniform and we just wear our casual clothes and because of that we don't turn on our video during class.
In addition, teachers also like, what is that? Really struggle about how to giving a clear explanation during online because they, as she said, it's pretty hard to pay attention during online meeting. So I think teacher also feel that struggle.
Yeah. Because we have to pay attention to laptops or your phones.
Yeah, it's very
Distraction.
yeah. This family we our eyes sleepy times.
That's right.
So we cannot focus on the material.
I feel it too, actually. So yeah, maybe I just kind of like giving some example that this disadvantages is also occurred by the maybe from the teacher. Some teachers cannot operate the laptop well, and
So some teachers experience that.
yeah, no. Also students kind of what is it? Maybe didn't have fully attention to the test because they test or maybe the like facet. Yeah, because they feel like oh, I get to know that it I'm have to copy and paste it triangle, duplicate it. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
They happen during the pandemic.
so after all of this discussion from our topic and our podcast, I want to ask, how does it feel? So nowadays, students are used to this online learning. In case that maybe some kind of student are lazy to go to school or and so on, right? So what do you think, Audysta?
Well, as a student, I agree that we already used to this online system of our education, and I'm not sure if in the future we use this online system as well, because I believe that most of the students is agree. No, half of the students is agree with online, and half and the other is agree with offline classes.
Hi, so I think that is quite applicable to our future. Do you quite agree with this opinion, Naki?
So I do agree. Well, actually, online system like this can be an option for us. For example, like if we have another occasion, so we couldn't attend the class, for example, for the teachers, then we can use online system. Then it will be more flexible for us to learn. Maybe it's not for a long time, only like for a short time, maybe one day or several days.
Okay.
Beside offline.
I see, I see. But still, the offline learning is still there or not?
Still there. I mean, it's just an option. Like if you have another things to do, so you couldn't attend the class, so you can conduct it online.
So in my opinion, it become a new habitual for us to adapt into this online learning system. Okay, that's all for our discussion today. Thank you for coming, guys.
Oh, and yeah, thank you for inviting us. That is
Okay. See you at the next podcast and goodbye.
Bye.